day 156 of the war in Gaza, amid growing international pressure for a ceasefire, the IDF continues to confront pockets of Hamas resistance while deepening attacks in and around Khan Yunis and Rafah. The army struck the Al-Masri Tower in the Hamad neighborhood of Rafah after warning residents to evacuate 30 minutes before the airstrike. Hamas operatives had been using the civilians in the building as human shields to prevent an Israeli attack. There were no reports of civilian casualties. Prime Minister Netanyahu said Israeli military will continue to operate against Hamas in all of the Gaza Strip, including in Rafah, Hamas's final stronghold. Whoever tells us not to act in Rafah, said Netanyahu, is telling us to lose the war, and that will not happen. A hostage exchange for an extended pause in Gaza fighting has not been achieved by mediators ahead of the Ramadan holiday, due to begin today. A Mossad statement said that an agreement did not come together because Hamas wants to ignite the region on Ramadan more than it wants an agreement. Mossad chief David Barnea led the Israeli delegation in rounds of talks in Paris, Doha, and Cairo. The Mossad statement read, "At this stage, Hamas is holding to its position as if it's uninterested in a deal and is striving to ignite the region during Ramadan at the expense of the Palestinian residents of the Gaza Strip." U.S. Secretary of State Blinken also blamed Hamas for the absence of a deal and said Washington remained intensely focused on getting a ceasefire with the release of hostages, the expansion of humanitarian assistance, and an environment for working on an enduring resolution. The U.S. says it will build a pier off the coast of Gaza to eventually provide some 2 million meals daily for civilians. The Pentagon says that 1,000 soldiers will be involved and the project will take 2 months to build. President Biden said Israel will secure his new temporary port as his administration pushes to boost the amount of aid getting into the enclave amid the Israel-Hamas war. Biden said the U.S. military mission to build the temporary port will not require any American boots on the ground. Senior administration officials briefing reporters on the project said that U.S. military personnel would be operating in vessels along the shore, although they won't be docking.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.